From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Welcome to this week's episode of Nerds Doing Nerd
The
Things.
House of Draggies.
Yes, where we're going to be talking about House of the Draggies, episode number 9, the penultimate episode of the season. And this one was called The Green Council for very good reason, I guess.
You know what I realized?
Oh, shit.
Rhaenyra is not in this episode at all.
Nope, neither is Daemon. They are only mentioned.
This is like the first episode that we don't get to be graced with Rhaenyra's presence.
Yes, it is. But we're going to get right into it because somebody's got a lot of packing to do.
Yeah, because she's going back to Florida.
Yeah, she is going back to Florida. It's okay, Jess. They still saw you.
Hi, Jess.
She brought me food, which I'm not going to eat on camera. As much as it smells good. I'm just going to...
What is it?
It looks like homemade orange chicken.
Jess makes amazing orange chicken.
She does, and she's the whole reason why I will never be skinny. Ever. Because
This cheesecake is the whole reason I will never be skinny.
Yeah, that's my weakness too. But you made some awesome questions that I'm just going to throw out that they're awesome because I haven't read them yet.
I was going to say, are you just going to give me props for them being awesome and you haven't read a single one of them?
Well, it's something I didn't have to do, and I appreciate you doing it every single week because it's one more thing I don't have to do.
Yeah, and I mean, we have our last Halloween watching to do, and I will be making those questions while I'm on the airplane.
Yes, and that's going to be freaking interesting as your camera follows you, and I will never get used to that.
I was making dinner before this, so it doesn't make sense for me to try to bolt downstairs when my timer's going to go off in like 15 minutes.
It's okay. It's going to be a short episode anyway because we usually run through these pretty fast. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in so far. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, talk with us. You only have to be a subscriber for a minute to get that chat unlocked. But that's kind of to stop the spam messages from joining. But let's get right into it, Susie.
So do you agree with the small council's decision to axe Rhaenyra? Because this was my sticking point through the whole episode. I was so mad.
I thought it was nuts that they had a plan behind the queen's back to do it anyway.
And, like, I knew that they had a plan to do it behind the queen's back. Like, that doesn't really surprise me. But what pisses me off is the fact that they wouldn't let her mourn her father before they went and murdered her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they didn't even tell her.
They probably
just like,
she probably doesn't even know yet.
She doesn't. So, Alicent wants to send a bird over to Dragonstone to inform Rhaenyra of the terms and conditions and that Aegon is ascending the throne because Alicent misunderstood Viserys.
Isn't there 2 Aegons?
Aegon, his great-grandfather, is the one who did the prophecy, and that's who he was talking about. And if she had paid attention at all in her history classes, she probably would have put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, but love has been blind this whole time.
But I think Alicent on some level wanted to come to terms with Rhaenyra. And I think on some level, Rhaenyra would have been fine with not being queen if it had been anyone but Aegon.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill my phone in about 20 seconds.
I was like, it keeps refocusing, and then boom, refocusing, and then boom, refocusing.
I just fixed it.
But, no, you're right, and Alicent was going to give the one shot to bend the knee, even though she kind of figured it probably wasn't going to happen. But at least that way she can kind of save face.
No. But, like, I really think that if it had been anybody but Aegon, because we've all seen what Aegon is like, nobody wants Aegon to be king.
Is he worse than Joffrey?
I think he's worse than Joffrey.
Oh, shit.
He's supported, like, we don't know if Joffrey supported it because he never left the castle, but, like, Aegon snuck out and supported children beating each other.
I mean,
like,
We got to
We're
see more
pretty
of
sure that
Aegon.
one of those children that's in the fighting ring is his child.
Mm.
How many of them does he have? Like, I really think that as much as Alicent tried to raise these kids, I don't think that the populace is going to agree that Aegon was the right choice.
Well, all those
And
people in that chamber obviously
dude,
did until they got blown
that
up.
that chamber, do you want to know why they bent the knee? This is my belief. I don't know if it's true or not, but you want to know why I think they bent the knee in that chamber? All
Called
the houses?
I don't want to die.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's called the
I don't want to
die.
die. And I'm very upset with Stark. I don't know if Stark was actually in that chamber or not, because it would have taken, like, you know, it's more than a day's ride to get to King's Landing. But if Stark bent the knee, we're gonna have a field day, because that's not like Stark.
We'd have to figure out which one he was in the first place, or she was.
Yeah, well, what's weird is, so the Stark Lord who bent the knee died. It's a new Lord up there.
Okay.
But I heard a rumor that season 2 of House of the Dragon,
they're going to Winterfell.
It's going to start. We're going to Winterfell.
So what's the next question on the docket, Susie?
How mad do you think Rhaenyra is going to be that no one told her father was dead and that everyone hid it from her?
I think she's going to be furious, because by the time she's going to be able to mourn, he's going to be dead and buried, or dead and burned.
I honestly think that Dance of Dragons probably could have been avoided if they had actually respected Rhaenyra.
Yeah.
Like, you see Alicent trying. Alicent is trying to be the friend that she was always to Rhaenyra, but at the same time being a queen and trying to, you know, insert her kids where they're supposed to be. And if Rhaenyra and Alicent had just been left alone without, you know, Alicent's father, you know, yapping in his ear, I think they could have come to a mutual arrangement or a mutual agreement, but that was advantageous to both of them. But I think at this point, Rhaenyra is not going to succumb to the terms that you have issued her.
Not at all.
You literally just paid her the biggest insult ever by not allowing her to come mourn her father.
And Daemon's not going to be happy. Daemon's really not going to be happy.
Yeah, because you won't let him come mourn his brother.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, what is wrong with you?
A lot of things. It's all Otto Hightower and his complex.
Oh, it also has to do with my next question.
Oh, shit.
Can we talk about that awkward fetish scene?
No.
And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with the fetish itself.
Stay away from the feet, please.
But it was the way that it came about and the way that it was executed that I have an issue with.
I'm gonna take it. Nope. I don't do feet.
I appreciate that we did not see any body parts other than the feet. So thank you very much for that, HBO Max. I appreciate your soul. But anybody who has a fetish out there, like, appreciate all the props in the world. I have no issue. I do have issues with how it's portrayed on camera, though, because I really think it's not totally accurate. And the way that they did it with this one, like, he has a fetish with feet because he has a club foot. Okay, I got that. Thank you for that. But it's his payment for telling the queen about the web. I feel like the payment could have been so much better.
At least on his accord.
Yeah.
He's got the queen right in front of him that probably hasn't been touched in I don't know how long.
Probably since the last scene we saw with Viserys. I'm terrible, it's fine.
Yes, you 100% are.
Okay, so...
Wouldn't be surprised if you just chuckle in the middle of the night in your sleep like...
I probably do, honestly.
I wonder why the dog is always awake.
But then again, part of my dreams last night had to do with bearded dragon beating up a snake. So I really have some twisted dreams over here.
I got nothing. Just go to the next question because I have to figure out to come up with something on that one.
What were your thoughts on Rhaenys' exit?
Well, which exit are we talking about? We need to get you out of the castle, or I have a dragon?
The whoosh, I have a dragon.
Why did I think she kind of bent the knee.
No, no, she didn't.
Then why didn't she just light them ablaze?
Because that's not her purpose.
Oh, I would have just
Renice realizes that Allison is only doing what she's doing because she has men talking at her and telling her what to do, like kind of manipulating her in a way. Renice would have fallen into that same trap. And does she believe that Rhaenyra would be good on the throne? Probably not. But she wants no part of this.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't want a part of this.
No, she really didn't.
So they snuck her out. They got her away. I disagree with the whole being locked in her chamber and kind of being told that you have to kind of bend the knee. And I get it. They wanted to avoid a war, but war is going to happen no matter what because you just slapped your stepdaughter in the face. Like, what did you think was going to happen? But I really liked Rhaenys's exit, and you could see on the tip of her tongue she was about to tell the dragon to burn them, and decided not to.
Honestly, I felt like if that's how we ended the season, because we still have one more episode and watch there be a freaking time jump. I swear to God.
If there's a time jump, I'm calling you.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you were going to hit me. Oh, well, that's
no,
just
I'm
close
gonna
enough.
I'm going to yell because you'll have jinxed it.
I've jinxed a lot of things in the last couple of days, and unfortunately, all of them have come true.
Yeah, can we not?
So, I honestly thought that she was just going to burn alive everybody, because I kind of figured that's where it was going to go, and maybe Mr. One-Eyed Pirate, was going to survive. You have no clue what I'm talking about.
Aemond.
Okay, you did. Okay, cool. And that's where it was going to really turn into the oh shit fest that I think we're going to get for the final episode. But I don't know, I'm okay with this, but I really thought this was her way of bending the knee. I really did. I left you alive. Goodbye.
I think it was her saying that, yeah, I'm leaving now. I'm not bending the knee. Go fuck off.
All right, so where are we going next?
Do you believe that Aegon really wants to be king?
He did not want to be until he got that little dagger.
I don't even think he wanted to be even when he got that little dagger.
But then he is really showing it up.
Yeah. Well, that actually, the dagger is the sword he's holding is not the dagger that he was given by Alicent.
No, I know. But you saw how his mood changed the minute he picked up that dagger.
It did. But he also firmly believes that his father did not name him king.
Okay.
And I think it was the people that kind of made him more apt to believe that he should be king.
Mm-hmm.
But I also believe the people were only doing it because, he's king, he could kill us.
Yeah.
So, but I think he, like, if you listen to Aegon, how he talks through this whole episode, I don't think he was ready to be king, let alone fit to be king. He knew that it was Rhaenyra's destiny, and he was willing to give it to Rhaenyra, to Aemond, anybody but him. And I don't think the dagger changed it, but I think the dagger kind of showed that his mom supported him in a way. But I definitely I think Aegon's not going to last very long in the king position. Not because I think something bad is going to happen to him, but I think either the power is going to go to his head or he's going to be so badly manipulated by Otto and Alicent that he's not going to know which way to go.
Yeah, I could see that. I think the biggest issue Alicent's going to have is wanting to pick a side pretty much. I really think, she wants to be the good queen, her son to be king, but doesn't want to fuck with Daemon and Rhaenyra. but her father in her ear is saying they must die.
So, but Allison has stayed true this whole episode, and this whole episode, she has stood true to, no, we are not killing them. And I mean, Otto did ask her a good question. You know, is it because you're worried for your daughter, or is it because she's your childhood friend? And I think Allison at that point should have answered both. She is both.
Mm.
And it's not like, I can't imagine my sibling
Yeah.
in this position offing me because I was in line for the throne. Like, I wouldn't off my sibling. Yeah, no, I wouldn't off my sibling.
There was doubt there, Susie. There was a lot of doubt there.
There was a little bit of doubt there. But no, I really think that if I was in Aegon's position, I wouldn't off my sibling. I would try to find a way to reconcile our differences.
You saw it in his eyes, though. I don't want to be king. Well, we both can agree on that.
Yeah.
Or we both agree that you shouldn't be, or whatever he said. As he was being captured and brought back to Allison.
Yeah.
That was intense. Because I thought people were going to die.
No, it's one thing I do like about House of the Dragon, and one of the things that I liked about Game of Thrones is that up until like really the last couple of episodes, it really doesn't get nitty gritty, dirty, or grimy, or disgusting. And yeah, we've had some gory scenes in House of the Dragon. I won't deny that one.
Where the guy gets turned into the South Park Canadian.
But like it's really building us up, kind of like Game of Thrones season 1 built us up to Ned's beheading.
We saw beheadings quite frequently that season 1. Hell, the first 5 minutes of episode 1.
But Ned's beheading is what started the war.
Yeah. Yes.
So I mean, you can see it coming and everything else, but like I don't think we've seen the last of Rhaenys, but I definitely think that she is not picking a side in this war, at least quite yet.
Honestly, I think she's going to pick the side whoever she thinks is winning.
I don't think so. I think she's going to pick her grandkids' side.
Well, yeah, no matter what, she is on the Targaryen side, so yeah, never mind.
I was like, you want to think about your statement right there?
I was like, grandkids, I mean... And then my brain was like, no, dumbass.
But I also think that even though Rhaenyra's kids are not technically her grandkids, I think that she still accepts them as her grandkids.
Yeah.
To a point.
They're still blood family. It's just which lineage is she attached to?
Yeah, which lineage... Yeah, exactly. So...
Next question.
That's it. That's all I got.
That's it. Well, how much did you like this episode? Because
oh my god,
my brain blew up.
So, Will, I started the episode. I'm sitting down, all comfy in my little blanket, and Will comes in. And he's standing there and he's staring at it. So I explained one scene to him. I hit pause and explained one scene to him. And he's like, "Okay," and walks away. He comes back in 10 minutes later, and a lot of stuff has happened. And I hit pause and I look at him. I was like, "You either need to walk away now, or you need to go watch from episode 1, because I'm not explaining all this to you." Like, it's not happening. There is too much in this episode to unpack for me to explain this all to you. Like, seriously, if you haven't seen the episode, please go watch it. There is way more to unpack than the questions I have indicated, but I picked the things that like stuck out like sore thumbs to me.
Yeah, go watch it, everybody.
I just want, oh my god, what's his name? Hold on. Hold that thought. I gotta go turn off my timer.
But no, I really, really enjoyed this episode. I like the kind of clue moment when they're all looking for Aegon. Is he here?
Yeah.
Or is he here? Ah, is he under this table? Oh shit, he is. Oh, you're actually looking it up. Okay. It's like your camera.
What his name?
Your camera literally just intensified the moment because it just zoomed right in on you.
Varys.
Barry?
Varys.
Oh,
So
Varys.
they mentioned the web of spiders
Mm-hmm.
in this episode. So my brain, of course, goes to Varys, who was the master of spiders, or the master of secrets in Game of Thrones. So I had to go look up that.
You have issues,
Welcome.
lady. All right.
No, Aegon does when he turns into Joffrey and gets poisoned at one of his jousting events.
His own weddings. All right, Susie.
He can't get poisoned at his own wedding. He's already married.
I thought he was getting married. I didn't think he was married.
He's married to Helena, his sister, and they already have kids.
That was during a time jump, I would assume.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. I don't feel as stupid now. But, all right, everybody. We will be back hopefully next Wednesday or this upcoming Wednesday. If not, definitely next Thursday. But this was episode 9, The Green Council of House of Dragons, the review of it. That is Susie. I am AJ. And we will see you on the next show. Well, you'll see me on the next show in about 15 minutes. So
I'll see you on the flip side.
there's something on the back of the monitor?
On the back of yours? Probably. You don't want to know what it is, though.
All right, bye, everybody, because now she's got me creeped out. Bye now.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.